Hi, welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience. I'm Nancy McCann, and we're coming to you live from Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. Dawn is here tonight to assist me.
Woo!
She's excited.
Very excited.
We haven't seen each other all week, so
Nope.
we're like catching up a little.
Yeah.
And many of you we haven't talked to in a week, so we'll catch up with you too. So welcome everybody in. And we will, as always, do a claim show with requests. So I have a whole box of comics I'll be showing, but if there's things you're looking for, please write them in the comments and Dawn will look for them and we will attempt to find what you're looking for. We have a whole store full of comics, so there's plenty to pick from, especially if you're looking for runs of different series. You know, that usually works out well. A lot of times people just shout out keys, and you know, honestly, our keys sell really fast during the show, and we have some, but we really don't have the ones that people tend to ask about. It's not like I'm sitting on some Hulk 181s and a couple of X-Men 94s. No, I don't have those today. But I do have a lot of other interesting things, so we'll be showing those and taking your requests. We ship all over the country. We've had a little increase in the shipping cost, as everyone has. They say it's a holiday increase, which means it could roll back after December, but in the past, they've raised it for the holidays, and then magically it just doesn't ever go back. But right now, we're shipping large flat rate boxes for $31.40 and medium flat rate boxes for $21.95. So what we do is we take your claims, we send you a PayPal invoice during the week, and then we accumulate your things until you fill one of those boxes, and then we ship them on out to you. So I think that's everything. If you have questions about the shipping or how we do things, please feel free to ask here, or you can, always contact us at the store at Comics Unlimited, and you can find us on Facebook at Comics Unlimited. Alrighty, I guess we'll get ready and just to go, and we'll start in just a sec. Hey, welcome back. Oh, holiday increase means as soon as you start paying it, that's the new price. That's pretty much it. I usually don't go back and charge the difference on the shipping. I usually just pay that because, we always charge people at the beginning when they first get invoiced, when they start their box. And I mean, some people get boxes every week. Other people get box once a year. And so if it takes you a year to fill a box, I don't go back and charge the difference. We just pay it. So many people in tonight. That's great. So welcome again to all of you. I'm just going to go ahead and start showing some books. A little later in the show, there's a bunch of good new product, and we have some ratio variants to show and a few new trades. So we'll have that stuff in the later part of the show. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and start. I'm having a strange evening. Don't mind me. It's been like weirdly busy. Okay, we'll look for some Worlds Unknown. I'm not sure we have any of those, but we'll have to take a peek for them. And no, I don't know where to look for them, honestly.
I was going to say, I will go. Point me in the direction.
Worlds Unknown are like a science fiction comic, but I don't believe they're in the media section. And I guess look in superhero and maybe in horror. I'm really not sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we've had them in the past. I just don't know if we have any at the moment.
So superhero and horror.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poke around. Look in all the sections.
All the sections.
Go everywhere. Yeah, okay. I'm going to start off with some Supermans. I got Superman 283 from 1975 and very good, $4.25. Number 287 and very good for 1975 is $9. Has crypto in it. Number 288 and fine, $7.25. Yes, Jay, I always give Don plenty of leeway. But I just don't know where they would be. I mean, I know exactly what books they are. I just have no idea where we would put them if we had them. So, that's the thing about the genre racking. We used to do straight alphabetical racking, and we changed that in, it must have been 1989. So it's not like it's a new thing for us, but we still don't know where things go sometimes. We kind of decide by where we think they'll sell the best, and that's where they go. So it changes all the time.
All right, that's it.
You found
Nobody
one?
can ask for any more claims tonight because we are 1 for 1 and we're staying that way.
All right, there we go. She found a world's unknown.
That's literally the only one back there.
Although I don't know if this is one he's looking for.
Yeah, well,
This is number 6. The top staples detached. It's in fair. It's $7.50, and it's the thing called Killdozer.
that's it.
So there you go. Superman number 289 and very good is $4, 1975. And 293 and very good is $4.75. Miracle of Thirsty Thursday. Everybody's dying of thirst. Superman 294, very good, $5.25. That would be a creepy feeling to be the only one on
Yes.
Earth. Everyone else vanished.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I'm driving down Highway 64 at midnight and there's no cars, as far as you can see in either direction, and it's so dark out there, I think, well, maybe I'm dead. And this is what and for all eternity, I'm going to be driving on Highway 64 in the dark.
No, I know that feeling.
No new Mad magazines have come in. Superman 2001. This is Superman number 300 from 1976. And very good, and it's $4.50. Cool cover.
Mm-hmm.
Highway 64 is haunted. It very well could be. Don't know. Spider-Man from 1990, number 2 in fine is $4.75. And number 8 in fine is $6. Somehow that cover makes me itchy. I don't know. I don't know why. Something about the plants. All right, round guy's looking for $2.94. Yeah, this one is cool. There you go. All right, first claim of the night goes to round guy. I appreciate you. Next, I have the Mighty Marvel Western featuring Rawhide Kid, Kid Colt, and Two Gun Kid. This is a Mighty Marvel Western number 7 and fine, 1970, and it's $12. That's a lot of Western. It's a square bound.
That is.
And Wade would like the $4 Superman that I showed. Wade likes to test me.
The $4 one. Please.
The $4 one. Okay. This is the $4 one. And round guy would like the Western. Okay.
All right, $4 for Wade. Western.
Yes, there we go. Heroes for Hope, starring the X-Men. This was the book for famine relief in Africa in 1985. Number 1 and very good is $4. Michael Moorcock's Hawk Moon Jewel in the Skull, number 4, very fine, 1986, $8. And Jewel in the Skull, number 3, in fine, 1986, also is $6. Oh, here's another good one. Rawhide Kid, number 56, in very good, is $10. Oh, not that one for Wade. What other $4 one? With Krypton exploding on the cover. Okay. Oh, this one's $4.50. But this is the one I assume you mean. Okay. And Steve, that would be a big no. Steve was asking if when driving alone and a car comes from the other lane, do you flash your high beams at them? I don't flash my high beams at anybody pretty much. I also do not employ my horn. It comes from years of living in Southern California where people do not flash their lights or honk their horns or give people the finger because all of those can lead to being shot. Yes. So around here, I see a lot more of that, all three of those things. Mm-hmm. But
especially the horn.
The horn, a lot more lately, but I attribute that to people moving here from the north because they didn't used to use the horn very much here. But you almost never hear a horn in Los Angeles, which is so weird because, you go to New York and that's all you hear is a horn. Yeah. I try not to get axe murderers in the back seat. That's true. Yeah, I do not use the bird or wave my pew pew. I have not seen a UFO while driving alone, and I'm thankful for that. I'm not really hoping for that to happen. No. Although we do see some weird things in the sky here, but they're most likely drones. Or they tell us that anyway. Ooh. Well, good to know, Wade.
I'll remember that.
Should we find any remains, we'll know who to tell the police to check on.
Go to Wade's house first.
Go to Wade's house first. All right. World at War, number 31 in Poor from 1982. This one's $2. It's a Charlton War. Very well could be Skynet setting up its drone system. we never know. The moon's been there crazy lately.
It has been.
It's been so full and big. It's been surprising. The New Adventures of Superboy, number 13 from 1981 and fine is $6. And the other night we had a weird thunderstorm that had a rainbow during it. It was the most strange sight I've ever seen. Sky was black and then there was this rainbow and then it was gone and replaced by a whole lot of heavy rain. But we're not expecting any rain for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, for a while.
And Halloween is 3 weeks away. But it's never good if it rains on Halloween. That ruins people's plans. And a bunch of soggy costumes is not good. Although I have no plans for Halloween at this point. Except to be here, as far as I know. Of course, I haven't talked to Jay about that or Don about that. So we'll talk about that after the show and make a decision. Because, you know, Halloween's falling on a Friday this year. See, this is why I don't flash my lights. Like, everybody see death sentence, and then you'll know why. Okay, this is a Beetle Bailey featuring Sarge Snorkel Charlton comic number 8 from 1975. And good, it's $1.50. And the weirdest thing about this comic, I just didn't know what to think. I'm grading this comic, and inside it has this 2-page story. It has nothing to do with Beetle Bailey.
Interesting.
And it's like this Night of the Round Table story.
Huh.
That's just 2 pages. And art is by Zach. And I don't know. I'm like, why is it in there? I don't know. It's not an ad. They must have just been short 2 pages of material. And they're like we have this in the file we can throw in there.
What can we throw in?
I found that interesting.
Interesting. That is interesting.
Oh, Round Guy is going to check it out. I have no idea what was going on. Mickey Mouse and Friends number 297 in very fine is $2.50. My books were so like scrambled around, but it's okay. I graded an awful lot of comics the last 3 days, but most of them I didn't save for the show. Most of them went straight to the bin. And we refilled our Spider-Man bin, and we refilled some of the Batman bin, and I just been busy. So my eyeballs hurt.
I bet.
You know. Action Comics $6.84 and fine is $3.50 from 1992. Secret Origin, The Golden Age, Superman number 1 from 1986 and fine is $6. Got the box right here, so I'm trying to see what's in here. I'll just grab another chunk and we'll see what happens. Ooh,
take it.
Now I know if I want to sell something, I could just say, this is weird. Yeah. Well, this is weird. No, this isn't weird. The Batman Who Laughs, The Grim Knight, number 1B is $6. Local drag racers. Well, they're usually not on 64. They're usually out here on Keith Street.
Yes, it's their favorite.
And it depends what mode my car is in at the time. I have a Nissan Juke, and it runs in 3 different modes. It has the economy mode, which wouldn't race anyone anywhere. Matter of fact, it barely will go up a hill. And then I have the regular mode, and that also chugs up a hill. But I do have a turbo mode where my suspension drops to be like a Porsche, and it does move pretty well.
Oh.
So I guess I could be racing, but I probably would not because the highway patrol is evident on 64.
Yes.
And we have a lot of hills, and they just sort of wait for someone coming down the hill too fast.
Yeah.
And they do pull people over a lot, even at night. So I probably wouldn't risk the ticket because I really can't afford the ticket.
They pull you over if your rear passenger light is out.
I got pulled over because my which light was it that Cody had helped me fix? It was a little one at the top.
Oh, I don't remember now.
I don't know. One of my lights in the back of my car, the bulb went out.
That's what Heath had to fix mine last night.
Really?
I got pulled
and now
over.
he's an expert.
Yeah, I got pulled over by a state trooper. He was like, "Man, just wanted to. Did you know that your brake light was out?" And no, I don't really step on my brakes around the back of my car that often.
Yeah.
So
well, that's a problem I have is because I'm the only one at my house that drives.
Yeah.
And in order to see the brake light, you kind of have to be pushing the pedal.
Exactly.
And like you can't do that
I
and
know.
be behind it. Well, unless you park against something that reflects where you could look in the
Yeah.
mirror. But I park out in the country.
I know. I don't have any place like that
nothing.
either. So I was like, no. He goes, well, just get it fixed as soon as you can.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I said to me, and I did. But it took
Same.
me a couple days because they weren't that cooperative at the auto parts store. The guy got too nervous. He wouldn't pull the cover off to put it in. He was just, I'm afraid I'll break it.
Oh,
and I'm
my
like,
goodness.
okay. But luckily, Don's son-in-law was working for me at the time, and he whipped out a little toolkit and just pulled it right off. And we had to watch a YouTube video to be sure. He didn't want to break anything, but we got it changed.
Yep.
And now I'm ready in case the other one goes out because you have to buy 2 bulbs.
Yep. Same here. I got an extra one just in case. Just in case.
Detective Annual 2 from 1989 and very fine is $5. But I may have to call Cody. Should I? I'm like, hi, remember me?
Now that you know.
You are a proven commodity. Can you come change this? Harley Quinn. Oh, this is not Harley Quinn 1. See, it wants to disguise itself as Harley Quinn 1, but it's actually Detective 23.2 from 2013, and it's a lenticular cover. It's hard to see on the camera, but it has a lot of movement in it, and it is $15. Lorena has found one she needs.
Yes.
Yeah, this one. There we go. That one's for Lorena. And this is Detective number 23.3 from 2013. And it also has a lenticular scarecrow cover, which I think is particularly cool, actually. And then we also have Batman Dark Knight 23.4, which has Joker's daughter on the cover. And that one kind of has pretty good movement too. So all of these are considered like 3D covers.
Yeah, we have reached break time.
What's that?
Break time.
What? All right, time for us to go on a break. We'll be back in just a minute with more comics.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's Sketch Up with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new projects.
So it takes place in this fantasy world where the world has kind of lost its stories.
And life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
While the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on the
And
shadow.
they're sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got a little bit of time.
Ooh, Phil, that's dope, dude.
Sketch Up with Mog and Mel. Thursday nights. Part of the experience.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it. like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. That'd be really great, thanks.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live on the Experience. Quick stops number 2. That would be in that section over there if we have one.
Okay.
Alrighty. I've got some Charlton Ghost comics. This is All New Ghost Manor number 12 and very good from 1973, and it's $8.
Is that like one of the new?
It's a new comic. It's it should be under Q.
Yes.
But the cover may not say that on the cover, so you have to really look. Visit Ghost Manor if you dare, number 24. Very good, 1975. This one's $4. It's a great vampire cover. It even has realistic looking bats. I like it. Did you find it? Okay, so quick stops number 2. This is cover B. It's $4.99. Would that work for you, Unknown? Was there an A over there or no?
No, I feel like that was the only one I saw.
Okay, she's going to double check. Let's see.
Yeah, that's the only one.
That's the only one I have.
That's the only copy.
That is true. It does kind of look like that. Okay, so that one for Unknown. No, that was our local police going by. Earlier, there were 3 hook and ladders went by. I'm like, ooh, I think that's a record.
Wow.
Okay, Ghostly Tales from the Haunted House, number 84 in fair is $2.50. Features Luca's evil eye. Ooh. I went to a festival one time that was to promote tourism to Turkey, and I was shocked at how many evil eye jewelry pieces that were there. There's hundreds and hundreds of evil eyes everywhere.
Yeah.
It was a little freaky. But the food and the music was good. It made you want to go travel to Turkey. But I still haven't.
It's never been on my list. That's not been.
Jane, our friend Jane went there on her way back from her trip to Spain.
When she did her pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Okay.
She stopped in Turkey and got taken advantage of by the taxi driver, who kept asking them for more and more money until they were out of money.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was not a great experience, but these things happen when you travel out of the country.
This is true.
Grimm's Ghost Stories number 60 and good, $3.25. This one's creepy. Look, she looks like a beautiful blonde woman, but look in the mirror. Eek, eek.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
it's like the picture of Dorian Gray there.
That is like that. All right, and then a gold key, Grimm's Ghost Stories number 43 and good, centerfold's detached. It's only $2. But what a great cover. Sam the Skeleton Man. Just hanging out. And a Charlton Haunted number 11 and good is $4. That's creepy. Are those giant? Ooh. I'm not sure what they are. Oh, they're devils. Eek. And her clothes are all torn. That's not good. I don't know. I think turkey is plenty palatable, so I don't think that'll be happening. An Atlas comic, Fright, featuring Son of Dracula, #1 from 1975. It's in good. It's pretty much a reading copy, but it's got a cool vampire cover. The big one in the back's very creepy. Gold Key, Twilight Zone, #73 from 1976, in good is $3. You know, they started to do a new Twilight Zone comic series, started just last week. But these old ones are pretty cool too. I think the older ones. Let me see something. That's what I thought. Yeah, these ones are in color. The brand new Twilight Zone comics that came out are kind of black and white. Edgar Allan Poe, Snifter of Death, #2 from Ahoy Comics in 2021 is $5. And then we have Edgar Allan Poe's Snifter of Death #6 from 2022 in very fine $3.25. Death is the Devil Bunny. Yikes. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't want to answer the door and find the Devil Bunny.
No. No, thank you.
No devil bunnies. All right. Richie Rich Billions, #33 from 1979, and very good, $2.75. It's the long jump over the money.
Yep.
Christmas Story homage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one's a classic. Boris Karloff, Tales of Mystery, #17 from 1967, and fine $8. That looks like me with the hawk in our front yard tree. But the creepier of the two is actually the owl that lives in my front tree. Owls are like very loud and pretty weird looking. You know, when they turn their head all the way around.
Exactly. That's what I was getting ready
Very
to say.
creepy. The screensaver on my laptop yesterday changed over to a picture of an owl poking its head out of a tree stump thing. And it kind of scared me because it popped up and I was like,
Where did that
what's
come
looking
from?
at me? Usually the scenes are like buildings in Asia or like sand in the desert.
And all of a sudden that one popped up.
I'd never seen that before. I was like, an owl. I didn't think I had a fear of owls, but now I'm starting to wonder. Boris Karloff, #18, very good, 1967, $6. That's a very inventive cover. He walked barefoot across burning coals to plunder the terrible idol of fire. That does seem kind of dangerous. Boris Karloff, Tales of Mystery, #22 in fine, 1968, $12. That doesn't look like a good situation either.
There's a lot going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Got the car.
It looks like a Volkswagen Bug going down the river within a tree, and there's people in the water. It's a lot. There is a lot going on.
There's a lot going on there.
Oh,
wow.
Jay is saying his buddy had an owl statue on his porch once. I asked him where he got it, and he says, I don't have an owl statue. Imagine my surprise when it flew at me. Yeah, owls will stay still. That is another reason they're creepy. This is not an all spooky comic show. Where have you been? I started off with Superman, Spider-Man. No, I just ran into a little chunk of horror books I thought I would show. Boris Karloff, number 50 in fair. This is a Whitman from 1973. This is $2. There's something about totem poles that are creepy too.
Yes.
My husband wrote a Scooby-Doo story about totem poles.
Oh, cool.
It was pretty scary. Scary stuff. All right. Dark Rain Zodiac, number 1 of 3. So this is the A cover. It's $20. Action Comics, number 9. Very good, 2012, $9.
Let me get some books there out of your way.
Ooh. There you go.
Thank you.
Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Oh, this is a rare one. This is cover F. It's a Liefeld variant. Very fine, $12.
This is a cool cover.
Rob is talented, very dynamic.
That's different.
Spider-Man number 15, very fine, $6.50. Afterlife with Archie, number 3, very fine, $10. It's from 2014.
You know, I never even heard of those until I started working here.
That they made horror Archies.
Yeah.
It was just a thing for a while. Blue Ribbon Comics. This is an Archie adventure comic from 1994. Number 5 and very good is $4. It's the Blue Ribbon Comics. Yosemite Sam and Bugs Bunny, number 80 in good from 1983, is $1.50. I like how he's on a rack of nails and he's on a rack of carrots.
Yeah.
It's a cute one. Donald Duck, 208 Whitman in fair from 1979 is $2. Bugs Bunny, number 234. It's a Whitman in fair, 1982, $1.50. And he doesn't have a black eye. Somebody actually drew the ink on his eye.
Somebody decided to do some coloring.
Looney Tunes, number 26, Whitman and fair is $2.50. Cover's a little rough. Only a couple of rips.
I just put water.
But it's a cute cover.
They just sidecar for bath.
Duck sidecar. That's always good. Batman Urban Legends, number 4 from 2021. Very fine, $6.50. Lorena would like a Yosemite Sam. So that one.
Thank you.
Lorena. Batman White Knight Special Edition. This was a Batman Day 2018 giveaway. Number 1, and it's very fine, $8. Batman Beyond the White Knight, number 2A and fine, is $6. Forever Evil Arkham War, number 1 from 2013 and fine, is $6. A lot going on in that cover, too.
So I was ready to say.
Yikes.
Very interesting cover.
Okay.
Batman Urban Legends. How much
Oh,
was that?
sure. The Batman Urban Legends, $6.50 and very fine. Red Sonja, number 1 from 2005. This is the 1 in 25 ratio variant. In fine, it's $18.
Jay, that's what I was getting ready to say. Oh. Don't ask. It is something that the kids are, and it has drove me insane.
People say
it's a
6, 7.
It's a middle school, high school thing that they're saying, and it's the most annoying thing in the world. And they fit
why?
it
Because
into,
they keep saying it all the time.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Yes, they'll say it, and they'll work it into conversations. Like I was listening to the high school football team. They were interviewing some of the players last week before the game. They're like, yeah, we're just going to chill. We're just doing this. We're going to go to classes and do. And then, I don't know, we'll probably get hyped around, 6, 7. I was like, really? That's what I said. Don't ask. They just say it. And they use it at the weirdest times.
You mean that they're going to do something during that time?
Yeah, but they say it during other things. They just say 6, 7.
So instead of saying like between 6 and 7, they just say 6, 7.
Or they'll use it in other circumstances, not even when they're not even talking about time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's what I said. It's annoying.
Like I'm very 6, 7 tonight.
Exactly.
Ohio?
Yes, that one was 1 too. And what was the other one? Oh, Riz,
yeah. Heard that.
And Ohio was 1.
I never heard Ohio. I guess I've been not keeping up with the slang.
You don't got little ones running around all the time.
See, our store in California was a lot closer to a school than we are here, and so we used to get a lot of school kids in, so I used to hear all the slang. But at this store, we don't get as many. We're kind of halfway between the 2 high schools, and we don't get a lot of middle schoolers in. So I just don't. I don't hear it anymore, and I don't have any kids at the house. So
yeah, just be thankful Sundays.
Yeah, maybe I don't need to know. But should I throw it in there to sound like I know what I'm doing?
Yeah, just occasionally
slip in a 6, 7.
Yeah. You should say it to Jerry tomorrow.
What's that?
Say it to Jerry tomorrow and see if he just looks at you.
Does it have to be 6 and 7, or can it be like 2?
No, that was 6, 7.
There's nothing better than the older generation using slang from a younger one. Nothing better at all.
Yeah.
On God.
Because I'm sure he must hear it.
I'm sure. I'm sure that he knows. If he's at school, he probably he's probably heard. Yeah.
6s and 7s. I've heard that expression before, but that's not what this is. I don't think. Maybe it comes from that though.
No, it's. Let me see if I can find the
dictionary
and how to explain it to you, because it's a very.
And Randy is at the age where he's yelling at random kids to get off his lawn.
I mean, there you go.
Well, instead, you should probably be inviting them closer to tell you about the slang.
And I don't have a lawn.
Ooh, that takes talent then.
Yeah. Oh, it's break time again.
No.
It is.
Yeah, all right. What do we do after this break? We show new stuff.
All
right, we're going to take a break. We'll show new stuff, and then we'll have some really cool stuff like this one after the new stuff. We'll be back in just a minute.
Boring old Tuesday. Kick it!
Hey, let's get to it.
Henri Copen scours collections and comic shops to bring you the biggest deals on beautiful comics.
I'm very eager to sell these books.
Plus, he smashes those other boring sales shows. Henri's got fire, excitement, personality, key books, FOMO books.
Sexy FOMO books for you.
A cute dog. Weird accents.
69, bro!
A wheel of skid bark?
They do wheel spins at the end of every show.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll score huge bargains.
That is Hawk Tua magic right there, all right?
Kicking It with Henri, Tuesday nights, part of the experience.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
Welcome back. So Don gave me the Urban Dictionary, slang dictionary lowdown on the 6-7, and now I think I get it. So we'll see if I can put it into use tomorrow. Oh, but Chris is using it now.
Yes. There you go.
That's so 6-7. No. One of the things it said in the slang dictionary is it means something is that you're so about something. So, tomorrow when I'm asked something that don't care about, I'll be like, well, I'm kind of 6-7 on that.
Yeah, there you go.
There
you go.
We'll go
yeah.
from there.
And then Jeremy's going to look at you and be like, what did you just say?
Well, either he's going to think I'm like super with it, or he's not going to know about
exactly.
It's like kind of could be either one.
Yeah.
But I think he probably will know. I'm betting on it he'll know. All right. New comics. This week we have Muppet covers. So this is Avengers 31 with a Muppet cover.
I love it.
DCKO is the big kickoff event this week. This is the regular number 1A cover with the acetate cover, and it is $5.99. And it actually has been selling a little better than I expected. So that is good. But we do have a lot of variant covers, and I'm going to run through them kind of quick here because there are so many of them. This is the foil. What?
Jay's comment.
Yeah. Thanks, Jay. Over the years, I have picked up on the various verbiage of the young.
There you go.
It's been so many things in my lifetime that I, there's always something new. Every few years, there's a new thing.
Yep, there is.
And it's just harder now for me to catch up with it because I don't have as many kids around.
Right.
All right, so this one is a foil cover that is $7.99. This is the bracket variant cover by Mora. It's wrap around. Or is it the same image? Nope, it's wrap around. That's true, Jay. Well, whatever phrase the kids are using always seems stupid to people that are older.
Exactly.
And our phrases were stupid. But I don't really remember us having a lot of them. But I've seen an awful lot. Since the 80s, there's been a lot of different ones. This is the Jim Lee. I don't have an answer to your question, Steve, about DC. Although, even though on this book, KO does not have any dots after it, in the listing on the computer, it does, just to, mess things up. Okay, so this one is Daniel Warren Johnson. And Round Guy wants the Jim Lee. And Chris, I did not see a claim from you, so please let me know what you wanted. So this one is for
Brawndo?
Yes,
All right.
Randy. And we are awaiting Chris's claim. This is Jay Lee. That's cute. I don't know. Acronyms have been around for a long time. It's always been kind of popular. Depending on what field you're in, too. Like anything to do with science, they like to use it. And the military's always had a ton.
Yes. Some of those are fun, though.
And Jay Lee is for Lorena. Yes, this one. Okay. And then this is Mike Del Mundo. That was cool. Ben Oliver. That was dark. I like that one. Might have to mention it 6-7 times. Yep. Can do. All right. And this says, I already showed this one. I'm getting reruns here. This one's the Mark Spears cover. Very blue. Very, very blue. Oh, okay. Long setup on the joke with Chris. People just trying to cause me a headache. It is the Hangman Adam Page AEW cameo variant by Mora.
Oh, it's a cool cover.
Tis. I would guess Chris would want the Spears cover, but he made a claim before I showed the Spears cover, so I'm not really sure.
Chris, if you're honestly claiming something, boss, I don't see any claim for you. I don't know what's going on.
So I guess try again, but make sure that you don't use a lot of numbers and stuff in your claim. Sometimes it'll kick things out. Fantastic Four Facsimile Edition, number 10. Marvel Black, White, and Blood and Guts, number 1. This is the A cover. Well, the thing is that Chris is on the same platform as everybody else, so we all should be seeing it. Oh, okay. You want the KO acetate. Yeah, we never saw that. But I, in fact, will dig those up for you. All right. So the acetate cover.
Okay.
And the Mark Spears cover.
Okay.
Those are both for Chris. And actually, before I go on with the Marvel Black White, I do have the KO Black Bag Edition, and these are one per customer, and they are $9.99. And they contain various comics, but I have seen on my Facebook feed, one store had a customer get a 1 in 250, and it was like a gold foil. It was very pretty. And I've also heard of people getting a 1 in 1,000 variant in these. So you just don't know what you're going to get, but they're $9.99. All right. Well, I say this one's a winner because I just took it off the shelf with my own hands. So, this one for Randy.
All right.
And I have a couple more if anybody else wants to try their hand at, the lottery that is
The lottery.
bags.
Go. I can't really feel around and see. You get those pick bags at the store, and Caitlin, she'll get, and she's like sits there, and she's like,
What is it she's getting?
so they have like those little. It's like the little.
Are they toys?
Yeah, so like when the Marvel was when they first started coming out, they had like the little key rings you could get, like the little funk pop, but they were the smaller, and they would be like just in a grab bag, and you didn't know what you were
So you
getting.
could kind of feel around.
So you had so she'd get it, and she'd be sitting there, and she'd be feeling, she'd be like, "This feels like."
Oh well, we used to get a lot of stuff like that years ago, like different card packs and stuff, and people were always feeling them, and I'd have to tell people, "Stop feeling up my card packs, put them back down. Just pick one." I had to be the bad guy all the time because otherwise people were just like holding them against their faces and
I don't really know if you
like
really
weighing
do
them.
that about cards.
And it was just like, yeah. All right, Lorena. Lorena's going.
Okay.
Whoa. That might be the last one. All right.
Okay, so this is around.
Yes, we did get Death to Pachuco in. I believe it's in the stack, but if not, we'll grab one. Yep, we got you the KO #1 and the Mark Spears KO #1, Chris. So you're set. Jesse never owned a lowrider. I can tell you that. Oh, if that's what you're going to do with it, round guy, that's fine. But you can do whatever you want with it once you buy it. But it'd be kind of exciting to open it and find out what you got, though. All right. So that's enough of that KO business. Oh, no, not quite enough. There's one more up here, isn't it? No, I showed that one. That's the same one as the other one I showed. But I do still have over this shoulder the DC KO Ash Can, which was the local comic shop day Ash Can. We still have that in stock too. Yeah, but those white poly bags from years ago, we knew what was in them. It would have been a whole different world. Think how many more Superman 75s would have been ripped open if there was a random ratio variant in there. But back then, they didn't do that. And so that's why 99% of the Superman 75s that get traded in have never come out of the bag, which is kind of sad when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody bought the book, but nobody read it. Okay. Alrighty. So Marvel Black, White, Blood, and Guts #1. This is a variant, which I thought was super cool because it's got all the monsters on it. All right. Who's buzzing? Was that you?
That's me.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good monster cover. And it's $5.99. And Return to Planet Hulk #1 is $4.99. You guys. Once a joke gets going, we can never get past it. It'll be like 6-7 months from now. They'll still be joking about it. All right. Age of Revelation has started, and I've got a few books that kick it off. World of Revelation.
Yes, Wayne. Yes, we are.
This is Long Shots. Binary, Amazing X-Men. So all of those are all part of that new storyline. Thank you, Ken. Well, my family was very good with the running joke. Like my cousins and I would like years later, running jokes would come back. And I kind of missed that. In the store, we had a lot of very long running jokes when we were in California. And some of them are actually kind of hard to explain how they got started. But yet, the biggest thing was in the store, we had a lot of objects that we called by names that were not their names. And it was like because somebody called it that 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, or it sounded like something else to us. And the new people, when they came to work there, just had to learn the terminology of what different things were called. And then they didn't know why, but they just
started calling
but then they just started calling it that. And so like we had for years and years, we had various objects that were called weird names. And then I moved here with just Ashley, who knew none of this, and it all fell by the wayside pretty much because I was tired of explaining.
Yeah.
Like I call it a this. Why? I don't know. I just do. Interesting. All right. More new comics. Amazing Spider-Man Torn #1. That's the A cover. And then we have the Muppet cover. And then Spider-Man Wolverine, we have the chef cover. That's pretty funny with the wooden spoons.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Always like the chef's always funny.
I have a stuffed animal of him that I had in the kitchen for years. I also have the cooking set from the Muppet Show that has him and a table with all kinds of pots and pans, and it's like a big set.
Oh, he's the best.
I just loved him.
He's one of my favorites.
Amazing Spider-Man Torn. I assume you just want the lovely A cover, which is this one. So that one for Chris.
All right.
Okay. All right. Absolute Batman, #13. Harley Quinn, Elvira. Well, this could take a minute. There are a lot of covers, but they're all wonderful. So this one is the Amanda Connor cover. This is cover A. With all the pumpkins. Love that one. This is cover C. Cover D. This is the Mark Spears cover E. But wait, there's more. Cover F is cover A in foil, and it's $9.99. This is cover H. It's the Mark Spears one in foil. Oh no, man down. $9.99. Do you have a Swedish Chef impersonation? The world must know.
I do not.
I do. Heard.
That's pretty good.
Heard. Number incentive cover M. Oops, put it here. This is incentive cover N. O. Y, and then a whole bunch more over here. Wait. Okay, Absolute Batman 13.
And I think that cover Y is a special pink FOC bonus cover.
Yeah, but there's actually two more I'm going to show that are that same image that are also bonus covers. This one's FOC incentive cover Y. But then the same one without the trade dress is actually cover ZA 1 in 15. And that one's $10. Well, let me go back and get that claim before we lose it off the page. I just have to go digging backward here. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Randy, Comic Collectibles, that was the cover I had the most of on that show, was the Elvirus.
Yeah, there's just so many. I'm not done. There's still more. Okay, so Chris wants this one.
All right, I got that one.
And Lorena wants cover N, which is this one. So cool.
Okay.
And XSFD wants Mark Spears. There's actually quite a few Mark Spears ones. I've shown 4 of them so far, and I have another 1 or 2 to go. So let me know which ones you want. This is E. The foil version of that one is H. This one is Y, FOC incentive. This one is 1 in 15, $10. And then I also have 1 in 20, $15. All of those are the same Mark Spears art. So X, let me know which ones you want. I'm not taking my shoes off. Okay. So let me know which ones you want, X. I've got them right here. But I'm going to finish off these. I've got a 1 in 10, 1Z foil. I have, can't read my ink. Cover P foil. This one is $12.
You got them.
Okay, so there's so many 1 in 15s. I'm not sure. This one is a 1 in 15. Round guy, is this the one you mean? Let me know, because I have another one that's very much like it. That's a 1 in 20 also. Okay, so X wants all. Okay, so all of these for X. I do have more copies of most of those. Oh, the pink one. I think I may have given those to X just now. It was it the Mark Spears 1 in 15 that you wanted? Let's see if I have another one. Oh, I don't have another one of those up here. The non-foil 1 in 15. Unknown, I'm not sure what you're asking for. Chris, I am confused as well, but if you're claiming something, please let me know. Okay, so round guy, you're set. Unknown, not a claim. Did Unknown claim something?
I know. I think they were just talking
Yeah.
about the one cover. Yeah, I took that as a talk. I didn't take that
so
as a...
I got all the Mark Spears ones going to X.
Okay.
And if you wanted something, Chris, you need to let me know. Oh, you need a Mark Spears regular. No problem. Did we pull one of those for him already? If not, they should be on the shelf right over there. It'll be the one with the 2 of them that's on that cover, but it'll have the trade dress on it.
Okay.
All right. She's going to run over and look for that. I'm going to finish off these. This is okay, so this is a 1 in 15, 1P, $12. And this is the same without the trade dress, but it's a 1 in 20, and it's $15. Did you find it?
This one.
Yep. Okay, so we've got it, Chris. This is the one. This is the Mark Spears regular. So we got that for you, Chris. Is anybody else missing anything? Please let me know. There's a lot going on there. Okay. And then other ratio variant news. I have KO1 1 in 25, $15. That one I showed already. Oh, I do have one more KO poly bag. So if there's anybody who was like, oh, darn, she ran out. No, there was one in this pile. All right. As long as you're good. You're good. Chris is 6'7".
Okay, we're all good then.
Oh, I missed a few new comics here. Skin Breaker, which has been selling really, really well. They came out with a die-cut mask cover. It's kind of hard to explain in the bag. Everybody's okay. It has a wraparound, but it's like a mask that pulls away from the cover. It's kind of cool. So this is cover J, and it is $5.99. But we still have, this is number 2. No, this is number 1. So confusing. But we do have other covers. And Chris wants the KO poly. All right. Now we're out of KO polys. All right. In this book, Super Creep Show number 1. So this is a new Image book with the Dark Knight parody on the cover. And it is, this is cover A, and it is $4.99. They do a test of my patience by hiding the price. There's also this Super Creep Show. This is cover B. So, and it is, I believe, the same price. Let me find it. Yeah, $4.99. So, which one did you want, round guy? And then Skin Breaker die cut for Chris. I do have more if anybody else wants them.
Okay.
On new comics, generally, I do have more. Yeah, the B cover is pretty awesome. So this one's for round guy. But I do have more out on the shelf of most of these. The only ones I didn't have extras of were some of the ratio variants, because we ordered a lot, but not enough to have multiples of some of those. And also sometimes there's just so many variants on those books that even though we qualify for them, I don't always order them all. Oh, you would like both. There you go. We got you. All right. Another ratio variant. Amazing X-Men number 1, 1 in 25. That's $20. All right. Uh-oh. It's the sound of the police. Okay. I can't remember if this came out this week. I imagine it did because it was on the front row. New compact edition of The Long Halloween, the masterpiece by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. And it even shrunk down like this. It really, the artwork is so nice. It actually looks really good still, shrunk down. They've been doing a great job with these compacts. We got a big restock in on all those. So if there's any of them you need, you can look in the catalog on our Shopify store under Comics Unlimited, or you can shout out the title and we'll grab it off the shelf for you, whichever you like to do. All right, I do have some ash cans. Of course, I still have the DCKO local comic shop day one. These are running $10. But I also have the Terminator Metal ash can. Number 1's going to come out in October. This is $10. And I have The Dynamite Blood Red ash can, this one's $5. I think that might be all the new stuff up here. Yep. Oh, no, that's not true. Uh-oh. I'm going to try to break a wrist here. Yeah, everybody gets confused when there's a lot of covers the same. This just came in. It is a beautiful, big, hardcover slipcasey thing. Yes, you can see the book in the slipcase. Batman Hush. And this is the Absolute Batman Hush. Has all 12 issues in it. $100. And I have the box that it came in as well. So it's a little heavy, but we can put it in a flat rate medium box and get it out to you if you would like one of those.
Is the Terminator a metal cover, or is that just the
title? It's the title. It's not a metal cover. I think the only metal cover book I have at the moment is this one. This is a Space Ghost metal cover. It's $100. Comes with a certificate. It's Space Ghost 11 metal premium cover. All right. But yet, wait, there's more. I'm not done with the new stuff. Okay. We got in a few new books. Spawn of Venus and Other Stories. This is Wally Wood EC stories, reprinted in a hardcover. This one's $39.99. And is actually, for that price, a very good value. Lots and lots of reading inside that. And then we have DC's Finest Horror, The Devil's Doorway. And this one is $39.99. And The Summoning, Volume 1, The Art of the Craft. This is a wonderful world of magic, art, and friendship awaiting readers in the first volume of The Summoning debut graphic novel. I guess it's based on an animated short. It's from Oni Press, and it's $19.99. It's cool, actually. All right. That book is probably 6-7 pounds. It's true. Blue Falcon 1, When You Have a Minute. Blue Falcon 1. Superhero. New in the new rep. Yeah. I assume that's what you mean, the new one. Oh, wait. There's still new comics coming. It's like this segment's never going to end. But it's okay, you know. People are getting stuff they want. This is a new Keen Spot book called Grubbs Loves Halloween. With cute kids on the cover. And this is cover A, and it is $5.99. And it's color inside. See? And I looked through it for content, and it seemed to be like general. And then Rick and Morty, the Unkillable collection from Oni Press. So this is in the same, I think it's the same size as the other ones. Yes, it's compact edition size, so it'll fit on the shelf with your DCs. So this collects a whole bunch of the different Rick and Morty comics they've been doing, and this one is running $9.99. But they make the numbers small. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's $9.99. Oh, wait! There is more. This is crazy. Transformers 25 came out this week, and it is the beginning of the Kirkman run on this. And this is the A cover by DNA. Very sharp.
Is it a new one from this week?
No. I don't think so. She's having trouble finding that book for you, round guy.
Is those to be alphabetical and they're not?
Is that we thought it was something new, but is it something old you're looking for? Because if it is, I don't think we have that. And Black Terror, there was a series a long time ago, but I don't think there's a new one, but I could be wrong. The only one in that neighborhood that just started coming out again is the Phantom.
Yeah, the Blue Falcon and Dynamite was the new series from Dynamite.
Oh, yeah, we do have that. It's over there. I'm sorry. I just sent Dawn to the wrong section. Because it's been a long week, folks. Yeah, she found it. Well, let me finish these Transformers before she gets back. Transformers also has a die-cut mask wraparound cover this week, and it is $5.99. And then there's also a die-cut cover that's $6.99. This is cover K, and it actually has cut holes in the cover. It doesn't just look that way. There really are holes in the cover. So that one's cool too. All right, thank you.
Bringing choices.
On the Phantom comics, I don't know if they're out on the shelf. I saw a couple of them sitting over here, though. Yeah, I see them over here. Let me grab those. But first, die-cut Transformers for Round Guy.
Okay.
And then Phantom. These are from Mad Cave. It's number 1. We just have 2 different covers. So this one's cover A, and this one's cover B. And they are $4.99. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong guy. I gave you the wrong one. He wants this die-cut one, not the mask one. All right, got the mask one back. Whew. All right. We got that fixed. Okay, so Phantom, let me know. Cover B. Yeah, cover B, it's kind of classic cover. It's a Dan Brayerton, one of my favorite artists. There you go. One is Freddie Williamson. Okay, and then Blue Falcon and Dynamite, I do have some. Were these all the covers we had?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have A, we have B, and we have C. So that's what we have left.
That was all the choices.
Sorry I sent you on a wild goose chase.
That's okay.
You're used to it.
I do know my alphabet.
You do.
I think.
Which is pretty impressive, really.
Thanks.
I've been running into a number of people who don't know their alphabet. A and C. You got it. All right. For B, no love for B. A and C. There you go. Now, these came out a while ago, but I don't think I ever showed them on the show. And I was just looking at them in the case and thinking, these are cool and they need to find homes. These are from DC. They are limited edition playing card ingots. And so they're metal, they're like raised metal little squares. They call them an embossed metal card. They're limited to 5,000 worldwide, and they're individually numbered, and they come with a display stand inside. And this one is the Joker, obviously, and it's $29.99. We also have this Batman, which looks like I can't remember which issue number that is, but it's a one of the comic book covers. And that one's also $29.99. And then this is the Dark Knight Trilogy Joker calling card ingot. And this one, they only made 2008 of them, and it's $29.99. And it also, this is an embossed enamel ingot with a display stand. So these two are metal, and this one's enamel. Yeah, this one. So anyway, I thought everybody should see those because they're cool, and I just noticed them when I was moving stuff around the case today. Oh yeah, we sold all of our Transformer and Void covers that had the sound chip in them, so I don't have any of those left. But I think there is a new Conan wraparound cover, but I'm not positive. It would be on the front shelf right behind you there, Don. All right. So she's going to come back with that. And meanwhile, I'm going to get some older comics ready to show you here. If there's any other new comics anybody was looking for, I only showed you a very small percentage of what we have. And so if there's something you want, just let me know. Also, we do put up a video on Facebook every Wednesday where we show all the books, the new books that have come out. And Jeremy tries to show as many of the variants as he can when he does the video, but we're limited to under 3 minutes, so he has to kind of rush. Is there a wraparound?
I'm not really sure.
That one is a wraparound.
This one?
Yep.
There's that one.
Oh, no, maybe it's not. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, this one is a wraparound. This is the A.
Yeah, that's the only one.
This is the A cover by Alex Horley. Love me, Alex Horley. So there's that. That's the only one that has art on the back.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just this one.
Just advertisement.
So Chris, this one is $5.99. So let me know if you wanted that one. I had Alex Horley as a guest in the store one time, and he came over from Europe and did a couple signings. But unfortunately, the day he came, it was Southern California, and he did a signing at Golden Apple. And then I met Sharon Leibowitz, who's the owner of Golden Apple. I met her at LAX, which was like the halfway point between Golden Apple and Comics Unlimited. And so I got him from her there, and we're driving back to the store, and we had the worst storm, and a tornado actually touched down and tore like the roof off a grocery store off to the right-hand side of where we were driving through. And it was raining so hard that I couldn't even see like the car in front of me. It was just like a ridiculous. And then over the radio, they told everybody not to leave their houses. So that one is for Chris. No one was supposed to leave their houses. And so the signing did not go well because we only had maybe a few people that made it to the store because that storm was so bad that they were warning people. And they're like, it's never good for an event when people they're broadcasting over the radio not to leave your house. It's
Don't leave him.
Didn't go that well, but we had fun, and he was a lot of fun.
I feel like in the South that would have went over well because people do not, when they say don't leave
listen.
your house, that's when they leave. They got to go see what's going on.
Nosiness.
Yes.
Southern nosiness and
we
friendliness.
are the nosiest people. We got to know. We're on the front porch. We're looking. We're waiting for it to come.
I have to say that has been one of the most fascinating things about living here again is that on Facebook, we have all these local groups that like what's happening in Cleveland and what's up Cleveland. And we've got like a bunch of them. And they all have different kind of takes on what they cover. So, some of them do a lot of events, but most of them are just nosy Nellies.
Because they tell me, you know what's going on down in Tom's front yard down there?
Yeah.
I saw the helicopter. And I was just wondering.
Like every car accident gets reported, every stray dog, every domestic situation, every arrest pretty much, it's like there's somebody there to take a picture, but the picture's never very good, so you can't really tell exactly what's happening. So that means everybody has to pile in and ask like what's going on.
Do you know who this person is?
And then everybody, but they do close a lot of cases here. They have a very high rate of crime case closing because everybody does know everybody.
We all help out.
And everybody, it'll be like, yeah, that's my cousin Jeb, and people turn people in. Oh yeah, the death of Pachuco. We need. It was not in the pile.
All right.
It's in the image section.
And I think we made it to break time again.
What?
I know. What happens when you have it?
I guess I'm having too much fun because the show's going. It's a white cover. Let me get this real quick before we get to be too late. But then we can come back with just old comics. Okay, so this one for Unknown. It's this is the cover A, which is the only one we got, $3.99. Okay. Yeah, it is all snitches, and you know what happens to snitches. Not in the South.
Not
In the
here.
South, you don't get
We do
stitches.
not
Instead,
get
you get
stitches.
like a casserole.
Yes.
All right, we'll be back
exactly.
in just a minute.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich,
I'm Dez.
and we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra. Yeah,
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
we rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like,
No regrets.
no regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's gonna be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat. Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
Hi, welcome back.
So many.
There's so many variables.
There's so many variables.
There's at least 6 or 7. Sorry.
Oh
no.
Dun, dun.
Conan the Barbarian. You know, the Marvel ones from the 70s. I got a little stack of them here for you. Number 80 and very good is $4. So get your list out quick. Number 81, very good, $4. 83, fine, $6. 89, very good, $5. For change, I have maybe more books than I can show the next half hour, so I'm speeding through these. If you need me to read the numbers again, let me know. Number 90, very good, $4. 96, very good, $4. 99, very good, $4. 147 and very good is $4. And I think my Conans got separated because I think there's more. We'll find those later, maybe. All right. Now, this book is a really rare Red Sonja book from 2007. It is... Or is it? Yes, it's Savage Tales, Volume 1, Issue 1, first printing with the no title cover by our favorite artist I can't pronounce, Sayandam. Such a talented guy. I got to talk to him. He was very sweet. This is cover 1D. Very fine. $150. So that one's going to go up here on the wall. All right. Elephant Man #1 from 2006 and fine $2.75. Spider-Man #18 and very fine $6.50. Somebody's going to be very happy when they come in and find all these Spider-Mans in the bin.
They are going to be extremely happy.
25, very fine, $6.50. Number 36 in fine, $5.
That's an interesting cover.
Yeah, it is. No more Mr. Nice Venom. Weird. Spider-Man 38 and fine is $5. And number 47, very fine, $7. And then this cover is very interesting. This is number 57 from 1995. It's $8, and it is all die cut. Like these bars are die cut. Overlay over the comic. Well, the jail cell is all an overlay.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty neat.
That's pretty cool.
Peter Parker's Spider-Man #97. This is in that same series, actually, but they just keep tweaking the name. Very fine, $8. In a totally different series, Marvel Knights Spider-Man #6 in fine is $2. Okay. This is a Wizard 1/2 in its original package with the COA, I believe. Yes, with the COA. And it is Ripclaw. And it is very fine, and it's $8. There's a random Spawn issue came in, number 329A, and very good, $4. Pretty neat cover. And this was a warehouse find this week. Hawkeye #1, $20 from 2017.
It's going to be the new segment.
What did we find in the warehouse?
What did we find in the warehouse this week?
Well, all these horror books I have all came out of the box I found in the warehouse. Blaze did this series of the Cimmerian Iron Shadows in the Moon. This is number 3, very fine, $8. This is interesting. This is Carnage #1 in very fine. It's a Midtown Comics exclusive from 2019, $7. It's Web of Venom Carnage Born #1. So very fine, $7. This is Web of Venom Cult of Carnage #1, also from 2019. This is the Unknown Comics Elite exclusive variant, and it's $15. Venom Tooth and Claw #2 from 1996, and very fine is $10. We had a few different Boris Karloff comics, but we've already moved them over to the other side, so I don't have them handy. And they ranged in price because there were like 4 or 5 different ones that we had. I have some more horror comics I'm going to show, though, and then when you come in the store, Wade, you're welcome to look for those Boris Karloffs. Venom Tooth and Claw #3, very good, $5. Venom Space Knight 13 from 2016, $10.
That's a cool cover.
It is. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see right away who the artist is. It is nice. This one's awesome, too. This is Batman #89B Oh, this is Punchline's first cameo appearance, number 89B. It's $25.
Yes. It's in his pack. I got it in his list. I got it over there.
We did pull you an absolute Batman 13.
Got it.
I remember giving it to Don.
Got it in the little stack over here.
And this is a hot book at the moment. I had a number of people call about it, and somebody asked about it yet last week, but I don't remember who it was. So if it was you, feel free to jump in and claim it. Mr. Terrific Year 1, number 1. This is the 1C cover, and it's running $20. I guess it's somehow tied into something with TV shows or something. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Did we get G.I. Joe 321? I believe we did. Can't see from here.
I will go check.
We'll run over there and check. You're welcome, Chris. While we're on the subject of G.I. Joe, I have a number 11 newsstand from 1983. It's $8.50. I don't have the grade written on there, but it is according to the price, but it feels like it's about a fine through the thing. The owl. Okay. G.I. Joe 321. This is the A cover. This is the B cover. And this is the D cover. And we already sold the 1 in 10. So let me know which one of those you want, round guy. Okay. And then I have a G.I. Joe 17 newsstand and very good, $5.25. A cover for the round guy. There we go.
Thank you.
Here's another comic you might want. Tales of the Green Beret. It's a Dell 12 center. I didn't put the year on it. Oh, 1967. Number 4 and very good is $15. It's a nice looking book, actually, nice and bright. Okay. Wait, I'm not sure what you're asking for. Which issue of Spider-Man is it? Because I think you're watching a tape from earlier, and it could be quite a ways back. I showed like a whole big run of Spider-Man. What is... That's the original A. CS number 9. I don't know what that means. Does that mean anything to you, Don?
I'm trying to figure out if he's behind. I think
he's behind quite a bit.
I think he's behind, yeah.
I'm not sure what you're asking. Okay. I'm going to continue on showing books, though, till we figure it out. All right. Clive Barker, Book of the Damned, number 1 from 1991, and fine, $7.25. It's a Hellraiser companion. And it's got a Simon Bisley cover. Clive Barker's Next Testament, number 1 from 2013. And this one's $4. Futuristic Tales, number 6 from IDW. This is very fine. 2008, $3.25. Look at that cover. That's a good one. I don't think so, round guy. I don't think so. I'm no expert, but I don't think so. Count Crawley, Amateur Midnight Monster Hunter, number 1 from 2022, $4. That's true. No, there is really not a right way to use that. According to the slang dictionary, it can be used in a wide variety of applications. Tomorrow I'll try to use it at least 3 times. How's that?
I do remember that one. It was a
It was that yellow cover,
yeah,
right?
It was a.
Let's see if I still have it. I think it was in the previous batch of Spider-Mans.
And I shall go look.
Okay. She's going to take a look. I'm going to sneeze. One sneeze?
Yeah.
Usually there's 3. Thank you. Cthulhu Tales, The Rising, number 1, $10. We found your Spider-Man, Wade. I assume you wanted this one. It's $6.50. Let me know if that's the one you wanted. Dark Days, number 1, and fine, $2.75. Dark Shadows, number 1, B, from 2011, $4 and very fine. Dark Shadows, number 2A, $6. I'll see about that. I don't have any plans to go to church tomorrow, so I don't think I can include it in tomorrow's quota. But, you know, I can't imagine who I would say that to at church. To give it some thought. I could test it out on our pastor. He might be up on the slang. He spends a lot of time with kids. Jesse won't know, although he has surprised me sometimes because he watches a lot of videos and he listens to a lot of music.
Yeah.
So he could know. I'll give it a try. I'll let you know how that goes. Dark Shadows, number 3A, and fine, $3. So this episode is now going to be officially titled 6-7.
Let's go down in history.
It's episode 6-7.
There you go. That's a good way. That's a good one.
Dark Shadows 3B, fine, $2.75.
You know what? I bet
what
Wade will not be able to tell us if he wants that now.
Why?
Because he's behind us.
Oh. Maybe sometime tomorrow he will tell us. Dark Shadows 4B, very fine, $4. It's always something around here.
Like
Dead Romeo, number 1, $4. I think he came late and just started watching earlier. I don't know. Dead Soldier, number 1, and fine, $2.75. That's cool. We found a run of House of Slaughter. I'm just going to show number 1. This one is 1A. It's $4 from 2021. It's a spinoff from Somebody's Killing the Children. But if you're looking for any House of Slaughters, I got all of these different number 1s. Then including I've got a foil one. It's $5. But then I've got 2s and 3s and 4s and even a number 5. So No, he's watching the correct show because he asked for books that we showed earlier.
He's just
running like an hour behind.
yeah.
Okay. Jennifer Blood, number 8, is very fine. It's $3.25. This Black Caravan book kind of scares me. It's the Pentagram of Horror, number 1, $6. Ooh.
Yeah.
We try not to make fun of Wade. Yeah, this is okay. I don't mind going back and digging through the pile for him every once in a while. It's all right. Vampirilla 22A from 2003. This is a Harris Vampirilla comic. Very fine, $8. She's very skeptical of that horse.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I see. And we got the Vampire Vixens from Moonstone from 2002 in very fine, $8. West of Sundown 2A, $4. And this is the same one, number 2.
Is it East of
B.
Sundown?
What?
Nothing.
East of Sundown.
Is it East of Sundown?
It's also East of Sundown, yeah. But this is West of Sundown, number 2.
I think it was.
It was you.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Yeah, it's a
I
weird...
got my sports update.
Who's winning?
Oh, well, it's over now.
Oh.
The Las Vegas Aces are the WNBA champions.
Well, good to know.
Yeah.
Hope we didn't
clinched
spoil it for
tonight.
anyone.
Yep. Sorry if you are. Close your ears. Don't watch. But anyway, yeah. They beat the Phoenix Mercury.
I wasn't aware they had a team. I guess I've been not paying attention.
Yep.
I started watching when they first started the league, but I really haven't watched
Yeah.
that much. I haven't watched any sports much since we moved here, which is funny because everybody here watches sports.
Yeah, there's literally like...
But I do listen to the high school games on the radio inadvertently. Like I'll go to leave and they'll be on. And
Wednesday night's probably the only night I don't really watch sports.
Wednesday night?
Wednesday night, yeah. So like Thursday night football. Friday night I usually watch some college football before I come here. Tomorrow is college sports all day.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday is sports all day.
Mm-hmm.
Monday night is Monday night football. And then Tuesday I'll usually catch like a baseball game or something. But the NBA is starting on the 21st, so there's games all the time. So, yeah.
And then it says baseball playoffs are tied going into the 9th.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been watching anything. I might watch basketball this year. What team do you root for, Don?
The ladies are the Aces, huh? What teams do I root for?
No, just for basketball, NBA.
For the NBA, I really like the Celtics. I'm a big Boston Celtics. I've always been Celtics. Yeah.
2D, very fine, $8. Well, I grew up a Celtics fan because I lived in Connecticut, and Connecticut's very split between Boston and New York sports.
Yeah.
But I was always a Boston sports fan, so I was a Red Sox fan and a Celtics fan.
Yeah.
And then I moved to California, and I slowly over time became a Lakers fan. But when they played each other, I was still kind of rooting for the Celtics.
Gotcha.
But I got to see them play each other quite a few times, including the time that they retired Magic's jersey. And Larry Bird was there. But he didn't play because his back was bothering him. He spent almost the whole game laying on the side of the court.
Yeah,
so it was kind of a drag because, tickets are expensive.
Yeah.
And, Magic wasn't playing and Bird couldn't play.
Yeah.
But still it was a good time.
So one of my friends here in town, his dad actually went to high school with Larry Bird.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. They were high school teammates, so it's pretty cool.
I had a friend in high school whose father was college roommates with Mr. Rogers.
That is pretty cool. I love it. Hey, I love Mr. Rogers.
This Savage Tales is 1E from 2007, and it's very fine, and it's $50. and because of the special effect on the cover. I keep forgetting what they call this. What effect do they call it? I don't know. I knew earlier today, but now I don't remember. It's terrible. Negative. It's a negative cover. So that's cool. Thank you, Jay, for being my extra brain. I really need it. Yeah, it is. It is the same artwork as this other one, and it looks so different, but it is exactly the same artwork. And before Steve makes up any more stuff, I want to thank Dawn for all of her assistance. Thank you to Kyle and to Jay for their producing efforts, and I want to thank everybody else for their help and support around here. I also want to thank everybody who commented, everybody who watched, and especially anybody who claimed anything, because we really appreciate your business, and we love being able to bring you comics. So thank you very much for watching and for buying things. If you need anything throughout the week, we're available on comicsunlimited.com. We have our new Shopify site. You can shop for new issues. You can shop for graphic novels. And then we also offer free subscription service, and you can shop for upcoming books that are 3 weeks away or more. And when they come in, we will add them to your invoice of that week when we invoice you for whatever you claim on the show. So you can add it to. The only downside to doing that, as one of the customers pointed out, is that sometimes that means you might not get to read a book for a few weeks if your box doesn't go out.
Yeah.
But if you're not in a huge hurry, or you just need a bunch of variant covers or whatever, it's a good way to get them. All right. So I think that wraps us up for the week. Thank you, everybody. And we will be here next week on The Experience. Good night.